Hi, and welcome back to Consult Glass. I'm Jennifer Jenkins-Boitnott. I'm a licensed professional counselor and an EMDR approved consultant, and I am coming to you today from my office at my private practice, Glass LLC. And today I just wanted to take a moment to reach out through the phone, through the internet, to the universe, to all of the newly trained EMDR therapists out there. I got trained back in 2016, and I know it was just a ton of information, and I felt so overwhelmed. I was so excited because EMDR is amazing, and when I left my training in 2016, I knew I had found the piece that I was missing as a therapist in my clinical practice, but the transition of how to implement, how to remember all of that information and incorporate it into my sessions with my clients was just totally overwhelming to me. And then plus now you throw in, most people are doing EMDR over telehealth, or maybe you did your EMDR training virtually and you haven't even gotten to experience EMDR in person yet. I can only imagine how everything going on right now would really, really amplify those feelings of overwhelm and not knowing kind of what direction to go or how to incorporate these things into your practice as a therapist. So I just wanted to let you know you are not alone, and it does get better and you will figure it out. When I finished, I did my training with a group of other therapists that I work with at the time, and it was just so much information. And I am the type of person, it really takes me a while to pare down information, to sort through it, to really find ways that make it make sense to me. And so I have to simplify. And going through the training just felt like the opposite of that. It was just more. So I was thankful at the time. I did have other therapists in my office that were going through some of the same questions, or do you remember what the trainer said, or how did you do this? Did you have this happen? Like all that chit chat in the hallways and all of that, which was really, really supportive. But in terms of like taking in more EMDR information, I totally couldn't have space for it. And I just like narrowed in, like, I don't want to hear other opinions. I don't want to hear other information. I can't possibly figure out how to process more information when I didn't even know what to do with the information I already had. So I really veered away from reaching out for consultation because I was afraid that would overwhelm me even more. And so I am here to tell you that is not true. And I think that getting consultation early on after you've gone through the training is super helpful because if you have questions, you want to make sure you've got the basics down. Having an experienced consultant or a consultation group that you can connect with and ask all of those questions to make sure that you are doing it right would have been super helpful to me. It took me about a year to get the courage to go to consultation after I did my EMDR training, and I was so relieved once I did. And I talked with other people and whatnot, but to really seek out a consultant and have that like one-on-one time to talk about what I was nervous about, what I didn't know, what I felt like I was doing about all of those pieces. It took me a little while to get there, and it was so helpful once I did. I love consultation. I love doing consultation. I love receiving consultation. I love just talking to people about EMDR and EMDR cases and all of that. So all of this just to say, I understand where you're at. Keep going. Seek support And if I can be of support, absolutely reach out to me. If you connect with your local regional EMDR group, mine has in Central Virginia, we have a network that we have like a monthly call on Zoom now. We used to do in person, but on Zoom, that we do peer consultation, which is super, super helpful. Even if you don't have a case or you don't have a lot of cases yet, just hearing other people's cases is really helpful to get your EMDR brain going and to start thinking in that EMDR lens with your cases. Another great way, if you're new at things, is to find an EMDR consultation group or to find a EMDR approved consultant. And the EMDR website is a fantastic resource to find all of those things. And you can also check out my website if you want to know more about me, or if you're interested in doing individual consultation. I'm hoping to get some groups going in the near future, probably early 2021. So more on that to come as I get it together. But you can follow me here on YouTube or on Instagram. Post this in both places at Consult Seaglass. If you want to read more about me or my practice, my website is seaglassrva for Richmond, Virginia, .com, seaglassrva.com. And my email is jennifer@seaglassrva.com. So keep going, find ways to connect. You can do this.